Stephi Lee talks about her growing family, and Saucy, the towboat chef. Yeah, I think she found out what some Florida fire ants were. What's up, blind viewers? How's everybody doing today? All right, let's just start this one off with Saucy, the towboat chef. Yeah, she whether she wanted to or not, I think she found out what fire ants were. Are you serious? It's gonna do it again. It was just working. Oh man, I can't believe this. I just went through this and it was just working fine. Oh, well, I guess my little plan isn't gonna work. I tried. Oh well. So, Bama Mike, what's up? Who we got here? Who we got? What's going on here? Let's go over here. Let's see. We got my homie Romy, Bama Mike. Never again. Fatima. Hello. There's got to be some. I know. I just went through all kinds of stuff, and it just seems like once I hit go live, everything takes a dump for some reason, and it doesn't work. It was just work. I went through everything. I spent a half hour sitting here going through everything over and over and over again to make sure that it would work, and everything was fine. And now it's just not working for some reason. I don't understand it. Yeah, it's driving me insane. Pissing me off, it is. Pissing me off. Yep. Using OBS, yeah. Can we watch ladies in bikinis instead? This shit is just annoying as hell. I just sat here and went through all this shit. Oh man, it's just driving me nuts. I just don't understand it. Well, I guess I'll do this. Thank you guys. All the members. Or do you have it, Larry? No, I don't have StreamYard and all that. It's the StreamYard stuff to me is it's got too much bloatware in it. There's too much crap. It's just so much shit that I don't mess with that. It's just so much crap going on. I call it bloatware. What am I doing here? Oh shit. Well, I guess I'll try to do I'll do like I did yesterday till I get it figured out. But what we got going on here. Okay, so it's we'll do the Stephi Lee thing. She got a house with her boyfriend Morgan, who has a channel. His channel is Cystic1. But yeah, they have a growing family, as we say, because he has pets, and she just got this new member to the family, the nice little dog. So they are still going to be traveling. They she built out a van a while ago. I've been following her. She's awesome. But she has her van all built out, and she was traveling for a while. And the funny thing is she does have cystic fibrosis, and she met up with this fellow Morgan, and he also has cystic fibrosis. That's his channel right here, Cystic1. He and her just not that long ago could have never gotten together because they couldn't be near each other. Because two people with cystic fibrosis cannot hang out. They could possibly, terminate each other's existence. But with the new medicines and stuff, they are together. They were traveling together for a while, and I guess they really hit it off. And they got a house, and they're moving in. They are co-mingling. They are bringing their families, their pets together, and co-parenting. But yeah, he has a really good channel too. He's a pretty funny dude. And of course, Steffi, and him and Steffi together, I think they're a great pair. He's an awesome, cool dude. She's a super cool chick. She actually went and she hung out with my buddy Chelsea Vicari. But these two kids, the two youngins, the kids, they decided that they were going to make a go of it. And again, they're still traveling. They didn't stop that stuff. But he did a couple of videos about going to the doctor and everything, and he wanted to bring Steffi with him. But of course, during COVID and everything else, plus having cystic fibrosis, they wouldn't let her go in with him. But his plan was to tell the doctor, yeah, look, see here, and just kind of like hug her and say she has cystic fibrosis also. And because that probably wouldn't go over well with the doc, because he said that it's, he did tell the doctor about their relationship, and he's like, well, I can't stop it, but it's not suggested, but as long as you know the risks and everything. But yeah, it's very, very, very interesting story, the two of those. So you got Stephi Lee, that's her channel name, and then Cystic1 is his channel name. But yeah, it's been a real fun time watching those two guys, get together, just meeting up and hanging out as friends. And then, I guess they hit it off pretty good. And she's like, well, I'm traveling. I'm going to California. And so he basically said, well, I have to get somebody to watch my pets. I can't go. His dad said, well, I'll watch them. And he was like, damn it, I guess I'm going. So yeah, he went with her. And yeah, on the way back, they decided, I guess, hey, let's just do this. So they bought a home and moved in together. But not to worry, they're still going to be traveling, I guess, when the weather gets nice and they get all settled in and everything. But yeah, very cool, very cool. Two channels. I followed Steffi for a while, and I'll talk about it later. But yeah, Steffi, somebody else follows her now and covers her because. But and again, she did hang out with Chelsea for a while. Very cool stuff. This probably won't have the same effect, but I'm going to do it anyway. A new channel I want you guys to know about. Very cool. So I'll just go ahead and, with no sound. But this young lady, this is the Trippy Hippy. Now, she has Tourette's. She is, and I'm not making fun of her at all. I think she's awesome. She's adorable. Such a cute kid. I can say kid, but she's like 20 years old. But she does stuff like this. She cooks. She reads books and everything, and shares her tics. Without the sound, it's not quite the same. I swear I'll get this figured out. But yeah, her mom, her mom is a trooper. Her mom's the greatest. But they do things like trying to make pancakes and everything, and and she explains her tics. And she laughs at herself because some of these tics, she doesn't even know they're coming. And, but yeah, it's her mom giving her eggs and trying to tell her to crack the eggs and put them in the thing. And yeah, see here she's, and she says, sorry. And she's saying, I didn't even know that one was coming. Sorry. But yeah, it's just trying to follow a recipe with Tourette's and having tics. And it's very, very cool. And again, I'm not making fun of her at all. I think she's adorable. She's the cutest kid, and her mom is so awesome. Her dad's pretty cool too. But she makes these videos, and she'll try to read books and everything, and she does explain it, what the tick is and why and how it makes her feel, and it's very cool though. She is an awesome chick. If you want to see something pretty cool, I find it informative, not only informative, but entertaining as well. And again, it's not like I'm making fun of her, because she's putting these videos out there, and she has a very big following on Instagram. She's like killing it on Instagram and TikTok as well, I think. But yeah, she's a cool kid. So it's the Trippy Hippy. If you want to check her out, man, she's awesome. Very cool young lady. So I guess now what I would like to talk about is some of these wacky drama channels, or hate channels, I guess they are. They're just hate channels. And this, again, is not going to have to say, I don't know why this audio isn't working, but I just got to share some of these things. Some people have been talking about it and tell me about these things, and I'm like, well, I guess I might as well jump on the bandwagon, get in the know, and find out what these folks are talking about and what is going on. And yeah, we got some really, really interesting people. We got these folks, these lovely ladies, fucking Cagney and Lacey here. These people are Glenda Selly haters. And I mean, they go in hard. Not even just a little bit. They go in hard, man. I mean, they talk some trash. And as you can see, they're not young ladies. We're not talking about teens, and we're not talking about, kids in their 20s and shit, acting up and just being snotty little brats. We're talking about grown-ass women, some old women. And I call them Cagney and Lacey because, oh man, the lengths that they will go, the depths that they will dive, the backgrounds they will dig up, the things that they will do. I mean, and look at Miss Stealth there. I mean, her eyes are like popping wide open. She's sniffling through the whole thing. I'm like, what are you sniffing, girl? Why are your eyes so buggy, and why are you so into this? I mean, I don't know. Just saying. But the thing is if you look down there and you see the views, this is a live stream that's like over an hour. It's, what is it? No. An hour and a half. It's over an hour and a half, a little over an hour and a half long. And it's got 3,100 views. Pushing up on 3,200 views. Which doesn't seem like a lot. But for a live stream that long, that is a lot of views. And what is it for? All it is a bunch of hate for one lady. They are a Glenda Selly hate channel. That's all they are. And all they do is talk about this lady, about every little video. They watch her videos so intently, and they just go in hard constantly. I mean, you think I'm bad when I talk about Camo Doug, the one we shall not speak of, the one that goes you know where with you know who and does you know what. You think I'm bad with that? No, I ain't got nothing on these ladies. These ladies go in hard. And this isn't the only one. This is just one example. You could go find a channel that has somebody, and there is a channel that is nothing but dedicated. Their entire life is dedicated to this person. Now, I get it. I mean, these ladies, they probably don't have a whole lot to do. Their husbands are probably out playing golf or doing anything to get away from these two yakking yentas. I mean, come on, let's face it. So they probably don't have a whole lot to do. So what do? They watch Glenda Selly's videos And they just picked them apart. Oh, look, she made soup, and she puts it, and she didn't even know how to do this, and she does this, and then she made a video about this. Oh, and then they explain how, Glenda was doing the life on Social Security, and it blew up, and YouTube pushed it, and she had one viral video and her channel took off, and now all she does is beg and scam and scheme, and and they they go in hard, man. Venom does sell it, unfortunately it does. And they talk about Zeus, they pull up Zeus Phillips, and they're talking about Zeus Phillips candy, and they have the bug-eyed one, the stealth there, the bug-eyed one. She pulls up these things, and she has pictures that she printed off, and it's all about Zeus and all this other stuff, man. It's craziness. Come on, what the hell? What do you just? I've never had so much trouble. I hate laptops. That's why I don't use them. They're a pain in the ass. But they just got. They're talking about Zeus and the Zeus family, that it's a scam. There we go. And they talk about how much of a scam that this is, and that's Zeus. And I know some of you guys in here that would go into Kathy's live stream in the morning. Zeus was in there for a while, and Zeus is a big Glenda supporter. So apparently they're talking about the Zeus candy, Zeus Phillips candy, and she's got all these little things that she dug up and she printed out, and she went to God damn it. Oh yeah, she got on here. She's like, "Oh, this isn't even the the real Zeus Phillips candy. There's a Phillips candy, but here's this, and he's got these pictures that he pulled from the real candy Facebook page." I mean, these guys are just going in hard, and that's all they do. That's all they do all day long. And here, that's what they're talking about here. There we go. Zeus Phillips. Now see, this is his, and then they took this picture from the real I don't know. It's just crazy. They have all this time to just go ahead and just drum up all this information. It's funny. It's funny. It's almost as bad as someone that just does nothing but watch YouTube all day and make 5 videos a day. Oops, did I say that out loud? Damn, I was. Never again said. Actually, this may be better without having to hear their voices. You got that right. They are. All they do is giggle and cackle, and it's craziness, man. It is. But it's so funny. It is so funny. And these channels are making a killing, man. I mean, they're doing awesome. They're doing great. So, I don't know. All I'm thinking is, I'm doing it wrong. So I might just have to start me a hate channel. Because I'm good at ranting. So maybe I should just sit here and do nothing but just watch 1 or 2 channels. That's it. Just 1 or 2. And just follow their every move. And when they're not making videos, not posting videos, I'm going to be on here Googling their shit and follow them on Facebook and Instagram and everything. I'm just going to follow them and hound them and do everything I can. And I'm going to hire private detectives so I can find out everything. Oh my God. Can you imagine having a life like that? What a waste of air. I know. Isn't it trippy? All the shit going on in the world and pig face and bug eyes. Or hard at this. Slap a pig and kick a chicken. Isn't it crazy, Kathy? It's nuts. How did you find them? Was it a YouTube live suggestion? Well, other people would talk about them. and say about these hate channels for Glenda and some other folks. And I did know about the Laura lady, which is the Slenda. Her name is Laura. And I found out about her just by mistake. I was Glenda used to come in and chit chat and everything, and she was, she would come in on Thursdays every once in a while, and I would watch her videos and comment, and and she actually would email me every once in a while. Glenda would, and like I'm trying to do this. How do I do this? Where can I find this to do this on YouTube and stuff? And I'd tell her, you got to go to the settings and blah blah blah. And I'd walk her through some things, and so one day this Laura lady popped in. Trisha, what up, boo? Oh, she's a member. You know what we gotta do. Thank you. Thank you, boo. But so this is that the one that's saying? Yes, at least that's what the word. They were talking about that in this video too, that Glenda claimed that I sent her stuff in the mail, and they were going through all the reasons why it couldn't have been her and all this other stuff, and that she made it all up. And yeah, it was it's funny stuff, man. It really is funny shit. What's up, Mellow Nomadic? But so this Laura lady came in and she left some kind of comment, and so I clicked on her and went over to see what she was about, and she was just sitting down talking about thrift shopping and how she got this and that from these places, and she's pretty much just showing her house. And I was like, okay. So I just left a little comment like, okay, cool, or whatever. Just a little throwaway comment, just trying to be nice. And then Glenda emailed me and said, do you know that Laura lady is the one that is my hate channel, and she does this and that, and she sent me a link. So I went and watched this and there it was that same lady, and she's sitting there just talking all this garbage. And I was like, wow, is there really people like that? Okay. And I was like, yeah, okay, I get it, because there was the the CR Bogers and all them that just hounded people constantly. But yeah, I had to go find Glenda. She seems harmless enough. The two haters are something else. Yeah. BV, I ran across the Slenda nightmare just like you by accident. Yeah. But so then other people were talking about how this Laura lady has all these channels. She has a couple channels, or had a couple channels, and like most trolls, Nana Cat, that when one gets shut down, they have 2 or 3 already made, so they can just keep on rolling, because you know how YouTube does. They talk that big talk. We are against bullying, but we do nothing about it. We just talked about it and say that we're against it, but we let these channels run rampant and make money and grow, and we'll send them a play button when they get enough hate going. So YouTube really doesn't give 2 shits. But yeah, so these ladies just go ballistic on poor Glenda, which is funny because, she's a felon. She did this. She did that. Well, yeah, if you watched her channel, she said, I did this, I did that. So they're really not like uncovering anything. Because back when I started watching Glenda, and I kind of kept watching her, was because she was telling this life story. She would just sit down and go, okay, boom. And today, and this would happen, and blah, 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 blah. And she would just go through da-da-da-da-da. And she said, okay. And then the next day she would start up and she would pick up where she left off. So it's kind of like reading her diary or something. And I found it kind of interesting. And she was pretty honest about most stuff, I thought, because she said, I got arrested for this, and I did this, and I stole that, and it was, times were hard, and this and that. But she was just going through all this stuff, and these ladies are coming out like they're making this big, we dug up her records, and she did this, she stole that, and she's a criminal, and blah 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 blah. Well, Glenda told us that 3 years ago. You're not telling us anything new, but they harp on the same things over and over and over again. They go crazy. But yeah. Oh, you're jacking up your camper. Okay, boo. Yeah, and that's the way I feel. Glenda's harmless. I mean, what it is, but see, they're according to them, she's scamming people and she's stealing their money and she's doing all kinds of crazy shit. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Rob Q. I mean, I haven't watched Glenda in a while, so unless she drastically changed and she's doing some really horrible shit that I don't know about, I think the same thing. I think she's pretty harmless. Glenda's a trip, but these ladies are fabulous. I mean, I call them Cagney and Lacey because, man, they are on it. They're on it. They're digging up the dirt. They're finding everything. No rock, no stone goes unturned because they're going to find out the truth about this evil, horrible menace to society that is Glenda Sully. I find it to be absolutely hilarious. Oh. Marilyn, hey, did you hear? Rob Q rocks. My tech buddy says the encoding for the stream is wrong for the video share. Okay. I'm sure they make great grandmas. Yeah, I don't know, man. See, the shit just trips me out. And again, like I said, I understand how, you know, it's just, I'm sure their husbands do anything they can to get away from it if they are both married. But yeah. Their hate backfires on them, sends more views to Glenda, especially new viewers. That's probably true too, though. But I'm really surprised that, see, people always call me a pessimist, and I'm just a grumpy old man, and blah 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 yada yada yeah. But all I have to do is go, look, here's proof that your fucking rainbows and sunshine is not it. That is not the way that. Go look. You got the chance. There's few that are, you know, and I'll use Chrome, who's pretty upbeat, and even people bit, oh, he's too upbeat. That's fake. He can't be that pop. Blah, 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 blah. But nobody wants to watch that. But these two yentas, these yakking yentas, that all they do is spew hate. As soon as they get on, boom. There's thousands of people watching them. They get excellent views. They got lots of subscribers. And all they are is talking about hate. And people flock to it. And like, again, it isn't a bunch of kids in the schoolyard picking and throwing stones and poking and bullying and, yeah, your mom's ugly. And no, it's old ladies. 50, 60, 70-year-old ladies. And the people in the comments say, I mean, these people are downright hateful. They're out for blood. And again, YouTube, oh, we're against this and we're against that and read our terms of service. They don't give two rats' asses. If these two yak and yentas are making money and getting views, YouTube's going, woohoo, let them rag on whoever let them bully, let them dox, let them do whatever. Let them send shit in the mail, let them post it. We don't care. We'll say we're all good and wholesome. But we don't give two rats' asses. Let them go. Now, if you're doing it and you only get 200 views, we're gonna hang your ass. But as long as they're getting hundreds and thousands of views and thousands of views and this and that, and everybody's loving it, they can talk shit and bash and dox and give out addresses. They can do whatever they want to. We don't care. And that's the horrible shit about YouTube, and that there's people out there, and that there's all these people that go and watch. Oh no, people are good. The internet is awesome. Look how it connects all these people. No, it's horrible. It's an outlet. It's a horrible outlet. Yeah, it connects people all right. It connects all the perverts in the world. Remember, the three that lived in your block, they would all get together out back in the alley and talk about shit. Now you got millions that can go, come on over here to this place, and we'll go into this comment section, and we'll do this. Yeah. That's the awesomeness of the internet. Oh, no, it's good. And it's a wealth of knowledge. Nobody Googles anything because you can Google whatever you want to, and it'll tell you anything you want to hear. Oh, but it connects people from around the world. Yes, it does. It does all that too. but it also connects all the weirdos, perverts, scammers, and everything else. It's another way for people to steal your shit without rolling up on you and clunking you on your head and stealing your wallet. Now all they got to do is just come into your internet connection and steal your identity and all your passwords and everything else. The internet is awesome. It's an awesome place for awesome people. People are disgusting. People are downright ruthless and disgusting. And this proves it. There you go. The internet doesn't make you stupid. It just makes you stupid, makes your stupid available to all. And yeah, it's not all bad, but man, it is. The internet's horrible. It's a horrible place. It's really disgusting. Now, I was talking about Stephi Lee, and I was talking about some other things, but I just wanted to say that I know nobody wants to hear it, but I'm a bitch about it anyway. And then I'm kind of going to be done with it. But I got to talk about Camo Dave, because after Ron was here and we were talking, I got some personal messages, some emails and stuff of people saying, well, Ron brought up a good idea. Wasn't Dave's not stealing everything you do? Wasn't it just an idea that he took? Well, yeah. One or two things, that's an idea. Hey, BlindViews had a good idea. No, but it's not like that. And here's the deal. It started with the Thirsty Thursday thing. I went over this, but I'm going to go over this little, and kind of like a timeline, and just add up all the things. I just put in the work. I said I'm going to do this every Thursday, 7, because the notification system sucks. So I'm just going to do it so everyone will know. So he decided he was going to glom on and say, well, why should I do any work? All I got to do is go, hey, BlindViews is going to do a thing at 7. I'm going to do one at 6:30. It's the pre-show. Well, no, it isn't. But anyway, so he just did that for a while. That shit annoyed the hell out of me. So that was the one thing. And then, of course, the big thing that everybody knows is, one, I took a trip down to Stingray's house to take a visit. I tried to keep it secret, but he blew it up, and, it was just supposed to be a thing where I would show up at Stingray's and do a live and go, hey, this is where I'm at. But no, he had to ruin the surprise. Not that that was that big of a deal, but when you try to surprise people and do something a little bit new and different, no, Dave with the breaking news and his news channel, whatever. So he ruined that. And then he had to blow up all the bullshit and the big kerfuffle that went down. He blew that all out of proportion too. But anyway, so that kind of started everything going off the deep end. Then it was just one thing after another, after another. Now he has to do a thing. Well, he started doing he stopped doing the pre-show. So then he said, well, I'm going to do live streams at a certain time, a certain day too, because BlindViews that's a good idea. I'm going to do it. So he started doing them Saturday mornings. Well, that wasn't good enough. Now he has to do it Saturday night too. And at what time? 7 o'clock. And what does he have to call it? Happy hour. That's right. BlindViews has Thirsty Thursdays at 7 p.m. So he has to have happy hour at 7 p.m. Then things were kind of going goofy with YouTube, and this was a while ago. He acted like he just started, but this was a while ago. And I said, screw this. I'm going to start a Cocoscope account. So what did he do the very next day or 2 days after I started a Cocoscope account? Started a Cocoscope account. He said he needed a studio. I'm getting a studio because I had a studio. I started building up my studio. What does a guy that points a camera up his nose, then shows his laptop, and then shows his face, and then shows his laptop? What is the big need for a studio with zero production? But it doesn't matter. He has to get a studio. So I have my banner on the wall and the stickers. So he has to have a sticker wall. The first sticker wall was just some poster board that he got from the dollar store because, well, BlindViews got a sticker wall. I got to start a sticker wall. BlindViews got his banner on the wall. Well, mine's just rolled up and thrown in the corner. I have to put mine on the wall. BlindViews has Seymour in most of his videos, and sitting somewhere. Yeah, I don't. This is crawly. Yeah, I don't do that because that shit's annoying. But he's there, so I have to feature crotchy. I have to feature crotchy. Oh, look, BlindViews has lighting in his studio. Well, I'm going to go out and get some shitty light. Look, I got some light bulbs from Lowe's, and it has an app, and I can turn them colors. Every single damn thing he does. And it's not just one thing. It's not just, oh, that's a good idea. No, every single damn thing. Chelsea Vicari. He never watched her. Never watched her. So to piss me off, what does he do? A year or two ago, he talked about her once. That was it. Once. Just to try to get under my skin. Poof. And then I did the Stephi Lee thing. So he gets on and says, the Doxinator told me about this station. This is Stephi Lee. She has this blah, 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 some health issues, and she's building out her van. He really didn't know who he wasn't following her. I was watching her. I followed her. I talked about her. And as soon as I did, boom, the Doxinator. So I got on because Bubba, who comes in here every once in a while, he don't have a homie Romy. That's right. Bubba left a comment saying, oh, the Doxinator seems to like girls. And so I left a comment, and I never leave a comment on Dave, but I had to. I was like, he didn't get this from Dave. He stole it, from Doxy. He stole it from me. And Dave didn't deny it. Dave came down and said, oh, just calm down. Rockford, he threw Rockford on the bus, said Rockford thought it would be a funny idea. So he admitted that, yeah, he doesn't know who this chick was. He didn't get it from Doxy. They got it from me because as people come in and they watch me. And whoever I talk about, if it's somebody that Dave doesn't talk about, they go over and tell him, hey, BlindViews is talking about this person. You need to get on it too. And he does. So yeah, it's not just, oh, well, BlindViews had a good idea about this. No. Every single thing I do. Everything. Everybody says, well, good thing you can't draw. Well, now he's making t-shirts. He's going out and buying a $1 t-shirt from Walmart. He's getting a can of spray paint, and I guess he bought some letters to stencil, and he's spray painting Camo Dave or I don't know, man, or whatever on a white t-shirt and selling them for $25. But yet he will bitch about people. I don't put anything behind a paywall. I'm not going to make memberships. Well, yeah, because you make 25 videos a day. So now you're not going to have to. How are you going to make Coco Stoke videos, Dave Hughes channel videos, 4 Camo Dave videos a day, your shorts and everything else? How are you going to do all that and then go do extra special stuff for your members? You can't. You don't have that much time in a day. And drink a bottle of vodka every night, you drunk ass. But the thing is, and the other thing, the last thing is everything he does that he talks about and bitches about, he does. And he usually does twice as bad as most of the people he talks about. These people subtle e-bag. They go get gas and they have to show us the pump, how much gas they pumped, and they hold up their receipt because they know they'll get the money. What does he do? Oh, my car needed fixed. It was $2,000. Here's the receipt. I just went to lunch and ate a gloppy burger. Here's the receipt. Here's as much it was with a tip. My PayPal link is below. Nobody else can do the shit, but he can do it constantly. But he'll bitch about it and make other people sound horrible. And then he'll turn around and go and do the exact same thing twice as hard. Everything he bitches about. I can't believe Casey Roman makes a video for 45 minutes. Now, there's only 24 hours in a day, and you sleep 8 hours. So that leaves this many hours a day, and you expect me to spend 45 minutes watching your video. But yet, I'll make 14 fucking 20-minute videos a day, and that's okay. You can waste your time watching me all day. Don't waste your time watching somebody else, but it makes it too long. I can't believe these people are doing live streams that are an hour and a half long. Come over to me on Saturday when I get up and I make a 20-minute video. Then I do an hour video live stream. Then I make a letters video. Then I make another 20-minute video. Then I do another hour and a half live stream where I drink a bottle of vodka in front of you. That's not too long. That's not too bad. That's not too much, Dave. But a 40-minute video from Casey Roman, that is ridiculous, unheard of, and I don't know how she does it, and you people are ridiculous for watching her that long. That is insane. That's the shit that drives me crazy about this dude. He's just, everything he does it and then bitches about other people doing it. I can't believe these people do this. I can't believe these people do that. Hey, I'm looking at this van. It costs this much and has this many miles on it. If anybody else would have did that video, he would have been on their ass saying that they're e-begging and, oh, you know, someone's going to send them money. And they all send him money too. But it's different when it's him. He's a hypocrite. He doesn't have an original thought. Everything he does is, I would say, you don't even watch the videos. Who got time to watch the videos? Okay, so you don't watch the videos that you report on. I know what's going on. Yeah, you have the Doxinator send you stuff. He does not. Then one day he's showing, oh, my laptop froze. Look, it doesn't work. And it's stuck on what? His emails from the Doxinator that said, here's a video from Nomadic Fanatic. Go to 6 minutes and 24-second mark. Here's a video from Living Free Mikey. Go to the 17-minute and 42-second. It's all there in a big, long list. No, I don't do that. Yeah, you do. You don't watch anything. I watch so you don't have to. You mean the Doxinator watches so you don't have to, so they don't have to. Because you don't watch anything. No. Then what does he do? He makes a video. Well, yeah, the Doxinator tells me everything. I have 30 people that call me on the Dave hotline and tell me what's going on all around the nomadic community. So there you go. They do it all for him. But when I said that, no, BlindViews is just an angry old man. He doesn't know what he's talking about. But then a year later, when he fesses up to it, yeah, that's what I do. I don't do shit. I just spin a camera around and point it at my laptop and go to all the little videos that everybody tells me about. I'll look at the thumbnail, read the title, and make shit up. Just like that day years ago. Scanning, where's Angela? Oh, no Angela. Because he scrubs through the entire Nomadic Fanatic video of Nomadic Fanatic saying, yeah, me and Angela broke up. So what did he have to do? An hour later, scramble, jump back on YouTube and make another video. Oh, I missed it. Yeah, he blew it. It's just crazy. But anyway, so I'm over it, but that's it. When people say, oh, no, he doesn't do anything. Yeah, he does. Every damn thing. He doesn't have an original thought. If he's not getting it from Rockford, if he's not getting it from the Doxinator, if he's not getting it from Camp Goer 1 or whoever else is out there roaming around and sending him stuff and giving him phone calls and telling him what, if they're not telling him what to do and what to think, he doesn't know. He doesn't have a clue. If they're not over here listening to who I'm talking about, then he's not going to have anybody new to talk about. If they're not over here saying, hey, he got a new light, then he's not going to go buy a new light. Hey, he bought this. He's not going to go buy that. Hey, BlindViews is going to do this. He's not going to do it. Because he has to do everything that I do. And so, yes, I just started doing comments because of his letters. That's right. If he can take 10 things that I do and just steal it and do it, well, I'm going to take the one thing that he did. And I'm going to do it better. And that's the way I see it. So there was my rant for today. I don't know. irks the shit out of me. Do you have any other reviews today for us? I don't know. There's not really a whole lot going on. I've been watching YouTube this morning. There's not a whole lot going on. Plus, I don't know what the hell is going on with this thing. I sat here for a half hour and I played a video, talked over it, and it was playing and everything. I went to some different things, popped back to the thing, played the video, everything was working. Went to the next tab, pulled up another video, played, everything was working. It was a little hiccup early on, but I fixed it and everything was going fine. Everything was fine and dandy. I felt confident after a half hour screwing with it and making sure, checking and double checking. And then apparently as soon as I hit that go live thing, it all went to shit again. And I don't know what the hell is, but oh well. Yeah, I don't think he'll get any tattoos or piercings. But yeah. But I'm done. I'm done yakking about him and all of it. Thank you for having a balanced view on these topics. Oh, you're welcome. Everything's running through a switcher. It's not encoding. It has nothing to do with that. It's just when I do this, the one thing is the instead of a camera, it goes to a laptop. And that's all it is. It's just it's an HDMI cable that goes from the laptop to the switcher. The mic is turned on, the audio is turned on, and everything. And again, and I played it, and it worked. And then I switched to something else and did some other things down into OBS, and I went back and it didn't work. And I was like, what the hell? So I closed OBS, opened back up, it worked fine. So then I did some other things and it didn't work. So then I added some other things and checked some things, and then I went back and I was doing it, and boom, 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 it worked. I let it set for a while, didn't do anything, tried it again, it still worked. I flipped everything, switched, changed things, did everything, went in and out, turned it on, and it still worked. And I was like, okay, I felt confident. Like I said, everything was working. And then, yeah, as soon as I hit go live, boom. But yeah, it's just going through a switcher. And if it's sending all these, all this works, that's all it is. It's just, well, I have it closed now, but that would be the screen for the laptop. I'll open it up. There, see, that's the laptop. So yeah, I can switch from there to this camera, to that camera. Actually, if you look up there, see there's camera, laptop. And you can even see the audio going right there. Let's see if I... let me see if I open this up. Watch it work now. I'll be tripping. Oh, bother. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is, but hang on here. Let me see if I can pull this up. There you can see. Camera 4, which is the laptop, you can see it. Right there's the audio for it. So it's going in to here, and everything's coming through. Here, let me, it's Shelly. But there's nothing showing up on the OBS that it's getting a signal, but it is definitely getting it. There, I just turned it off. Here, let me show you number 3. See over there, right here? There's nothing. No audio coming through. Boom. I turned it on. There it is. That's the audio from the laptop. So it is registering in the switcher. And it works. But there, that's what I'm playing. But yeah, it just, now if I were to shut OBS down and open it back up again, it'll play fine. Everything will work. The audio, the visual, everything will be there. Audio's fine. All right, where am I at? Now that's something I need to do. I would make it easier to organize streams and video production. Don't type in, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I did. It's only when it goes live. I don't know what the deal is. How is the input for that screen? It's an HDMI. It's the HDMI cable. Like I said, it worked. It worked for a half hour. I did all kinds of shit because after yesterday's fiasco, I wasn't going to do it again. Miss Marilyn Darting, hello, hello, hello. Yeah, that's just. I mean, well, yeah. I just wanted to let you know that because I know people like to throw out all kinds of suggestions, but I went through all these troubleshooting things. Like I said, I have everything there. Right there would be, if I go live through the thing, it will tell you if the stream's okay and everything. Stop and start how long, and that's all the audio. That's all the cameras, the 3 cameras right there. You can see them. The audio for 3. That's all the audio for the cameras that is coming in through an HDMI cable. I just don't have them turned on because I don't want the audio following the cameras around when you switch cameras. I have it through the mixing board and the microphone. The back button. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I think it is. I think it's an OBS thing. I don't know what else it could be because it's the only thing that's, like I said, I can see, and it's not coming in here at all. When it does work, like I said, if I close it and open it back up, it'll work, and everything's, it'll say it's labeled multicam. The multicam, it'll have the audio levels and everything will be fine. But, I know it's working because I can see it on there. When I play something from the laptop, the audio is visible that it is working. So, yeah, I know. A full bottle of Jack Daniels, not a half bottle, but a full bottle line screw. Yeah. Yeah. I'll get it figured out one of these days. When was the latest update you did? I don't know. The last time they said there was one, which changed everything. I had to fucking do all kinds of shit over again. Last time I updated OBS, it was a nightmare. Half the stuff that I had preset, I had to go in and do it all over again, spend half a day. But, hey, if I got to try a different way and take a damn audio out of the headphone jack and run into the damn soundboard, I'll do that. I'll figure a way. Trust me, I'll figure a way. If I got to do that, I will. I'll run something out of the headphone jack, out of the damn laptop, into the board, and then it'll come out just like this microphone does. So, as we can see, I get the video part, goes over to OBS no problem, and out into the world. You can see the laptops, right? Yeah, you can see the screen because you're talking about old bug eye stuff. But yeah, so the video part works. So I just got to find a workaround with the audio if it's going to act all goofy. And I have ways. I have ways of making it work. I can do it. I can either try out from the laptop into the microphone setting on this switcher, or I can go into the board. I'll figure it out. I know I will. I just thought I had it all figured out. How was that? That was a deep one. Rumbly. So how is Miss Marilyn darling today? Never again got the bats. Got the bat emojis out. That's right. Ooh, I only got a 6. Come on, that was a deep rumbly one. Hey, never again. Did you get your mail yet? An 8. I'll take an 8, Lioness. The lock screen as usual. My happy shade of green. Oh, you like green? Jay says all you need to do is swing the camera around to the point at the. I know. I was gonna do that, Lion Screw, but the only problem is mine doesn't make noise, so it doesn't have the same effect. I swing mine around, it just makes people dizzy, but there's no all that, and I don't want to do it with my mouth all the time. It gets yeah. I tried it, but maybe if I put some sandpaper on my finger and find the microphone on the camera and just kind of like rub it back, maybe I'll try that. I'm home from the office because 3 of our doctors got diagnosed with COVID. Damn, 3. Holy shit. You can do it because you don't have to wait and copy someone else's idea. Yeah. It had its own reverb. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. That came from down in there. That wasn't a little silly burp. That one came from down in. Too short. No, it said yesterday it was delayed. Oh, okay. Haven't checked today. Well, I hope it makes it there. That would suck. Carrie Jo wants to know when you get your vaccine, Miss Marilyn. So I'm home doing telehealth again. Oh, you're doing that? Yeah. So I've moved permanently to primary care on telehealth for our hospital. Oh, really? Cool. Yeah, I hope it gets there tomorrow. Yeah, I was going to say, last I looked, it was supposed to be there on the 8th. So I hope it makes it there. The mail is extra slow up here sometimes. he said, fuck if I know, Gary Joe. You can do whatever you want. It's yours. Have at it. Oh, I know. I sent 2 of them out at the same time, same day. And the other person got theirs yesterday. It was either yesterday or the day before. I think it was yesterday. But yeah, that's why I was wondering. I hope yours makes it there in one piece. I might film some of my day to day. Not sure what I'll do with it, but maybe I'll get motivated to make a video. I figured it was the next logical step. I did it for a whole year, so I've gotten really good at it. Well, that's cool. That is cool, Marilyn, for sure. Our mail runs about a month late. Damn, then surprise us and something that gets through in 3 days. That's crazy. Just checked, it made it to Greensboro. All right, well, as long as it's still moving, I guess, heading your way, you'll know I do whatever I want, and I probably won't do it. But you never know with a nut like me. Yeah, we never know what you're going to do, huh? Butterbean, I was napping. Took my 3 dogs to the vet, and they did their best to trip me. Leasha's wrapping everywhere. Damn. All that excitement you had to go home take a nap, huh, Butterbean? That's all right. I'll tape it regardless. If I ever show it, we shall see. Priority mailboxes are more expensive, but gosh, they're fast. And Gary Joe says, you got your workout then, huh, Butterbean? Three dogs to the vet and poverty followed. Yeah, I guess that must have been an expensive trip. 1 dog's expensive to go to the vet. 3 all at once. Woohoo! One Maryland to the other. Yes. It's what I've been doing this whole last year, minus the times I got called into the hospital to fix their machines because nobody else can push 2 buttons. I pity the fool who gets my hard drives. That's one thing. I know a lot of people that all their videos, you know, when they got 2 or 3 2-terabyte hard drives laying around with all their YouTube videos on them. You know what I do with my YouTube videos? I post them to YouTube and I delete that shit off my computer. YouTube stores my videos. I'm not storing my videos. 1, they take up too much space. 2, they're not that important to me. And if I want to get it back, I'll get it off of YouTube. Let them store that shit. They got lots and lots and lots of room. Yeah, YouTube. Yeah, I'm not doing that shit. Yeah, I trip out on those people. Oh, yeah, on hard drive number 3, I got my first video on from back in 5 years ago. Yeah, fuck that. YouTube got my first video on it. I ain't hoarding all that shit. Can you say 2 10 terabyte external drives plus a few smaller ones? Holy shit. Can you show again what's wrong with the system? Maybe he can help. It's just the video plays, but there's no audio for the moment. I'll figure it out. Like I said, I'll get it figured out. I have a friend who has like 100 of those hard drives. I'm like, what the fuck do you do with all that memory? Yeah, I know, man. That is a lot of shit. My raw footage is the only thing I do hoard. Cut me some slack. I'm at his mainframes. Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. I do have a 1 terabyte. It's just a 1 terabyte hard drive, external hard drive I have over here. And some pictures and some little video file, little video clips and stuff I throw over on that to get off the computer and save. But it's every single video and everything. No. All these little, little clips that I play and stuff like that. I keep like the SKG vlogging dirty song and stuff like that. I keep stuff like that. But yeah, I don't go crazy with keeping every single damn. You can show CD how to do silent vids. Could I? Yeah. Yeah, Carrie Jo, she does have a channel, actually, yeah. Keep my special content on it. Things I really want to have in my fingertips in case I need to. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, me too. That's what I said. There are certain things that, you know, I do keep. There's certain little videos I put together that I thought were cool and they weren't really YouTubey, you know. But these little yacky videos and everything, there's no need for me to keep all that garbage. Like I said, YouTube keeps it for me. I don't need a copy. And if YouTube crashes, oh well, they're gone. C'est la vie. Now I'm tempted to download your entire YouTube collection and back it up. Oh, look, no, I don't have a channel. Yeah, shut up, BV. Don't you be fibbing. All you got to do is click on your name and see you got a channel. Have you ever watched Squirmy and Grubs? Yes, I have reviewed Squirmy and Grubs. I've talked about their channel a couple times. I've actually drawn. Well, here, let me show you. Patty, since you mentioned it, check this out. How's that? Does it look like them, Patty? Does it? I actually sent them a copy. Well, not a copy. I have a copy. I sent them the original. Oh, yes. Well, old live streams and deleted forever. I don't save that. Yeah. You can't just click on people's names anymore. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that. You can't do that shit no more. That is dumb. That's the dumbest thing, too. I don't know why they stopped that. But yeah, she can type it in. But yeah, you're right. You can't click on no more. That's bullshit. RVA Quick Quest. Hello. Oh yeah, they get massive haters. Yeah. There's no way. Yeah. There's no way that she does that. It's a scam. He pays her and they're not married and they're not boyfriend and girlfriend. And they're not blah, 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 blah. Yeah. It goes on and on and on and on. I love that shit. Whatever. Oh, thanks, Mike. Hey, there's Polly Girl. Just checking in. Oh, one more I want to share. I'll put it away. Most people saw all this crap, but well, here's one. I don't know if he's still in here, but has anyone watched Molly Burke? Yeah, I watched Molly Burke because actually we had the same eye disease. I can't see. There's Line Screw. Put this one. Oh, this way. How about that? Let me get the glare off there. There we go. That's colored pencil. Yeah, that's right, you. Did they reply? Yeah, Patty. Yeah, I reached out to them. I sent them an email, and I asked them. I told them I drew them a picture, and I asked if they wanted. They said sure. They sent me an address. I sent it to them, and I don't remember. Don't remember if they did anything on the video, but they did. They did do a thing on Instagram where they posted it and said thank you to me and all that other stuff. I don't know if they did a video or not. I'm not really sure. Fancy Adventures, what's up? But yeah, I drew a bunch of people. Line Screw. I did um, Casey Neistat. I did Rachel Ballinger. And I did a bunch of YouTubers. I did, but yeah, it was fun. But yeah, I watched Molly Burke. She has retinitis pigmentosa also. Patty says my daughter is meeting them. Ooh, Squirmy and Grubs. That's cool. Yeah, I was thinking about trying to get a hold of them one time when they go back to Shane's house. He lives in Pennsylvania. It lives up north from me, but maybe trying to meet up with them one of these years. But then with COVID and everything, I don't fuck with it anymore. I don't bother people. Butterbean says, "Wow, that is awesome. That little bit of glasses and the lollipop make a beautiful picture. It doesn't look like pencil to me." Yep, it's all colored pencil though. My daughter is disability advocate, and they are working together. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I found her channel, and well, she's pretty as a picture, and Shane is funny. I think he's hilarious. And then when he says something, he'll go, "Over here, this is the river where," and handle this. Nope. When he says all his made up facts, and she just goes, "Nope." I just think they're funny. I think they're hilarious, and all that fake shit. Whatever. I don't think it's fake, but if it is, who cares? Whatever. I watch them because it's a nice channel. They're funny, and they make me smile. So whatever the reasoning behind it is, it's entertaining to me. The raindrop, it's actually up on my door. Hang on, I have to get it. You can see more. Ugh. One raindrop painting coming up. There it is. Oop, this way. Yeah, I put that one up on the door, actually. Laughter is good for the soul. It is. They are funny. They're happy. Life is good. I agree. Hey, there's Nez. What's up? That's beautiful. Well, thank you. Wow, looks great, BB. Thank you. Thank you. One of your favorites. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, that one was kind of fun. That one was therapeutic. There's a whole bunch of them. Let's see. There's a stack of them. There's a whole stack of them back there. Remember this one? choking to death. And there's that one. What's this? Oh, this one. Let's try this camera. Oh, this camera. We got upright. Let's see. Upside down. That one. There, that's enough of that. Oh, you like the farce one? Cool. Oh, some tech just fell. You guys talk about Prince Harry and oh, yeah. Drop the tack. Don't want to step on it. Blind guy looking for literally a needle in a haystack. Ah, shit. I'll find it, I hope. All right. Yeah, that was my favorite. Wow. Oh, yeah, I was there for that one. Yeah. The minute I can see Lola in her van parked in the field. Yeah, right. Great depth, thankful. Great work. Well, thank everybody. I appreciate it. Want that one on a hoodie. Oh, cool. Beautiful artwork. Wine and water. That's it. You're so talented and you really amaze me. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. When I get in the mood, I do. I sit down and I go to it. I have at it and I paint. The blue one with the lady and the umbrella touches my heart. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that one was a fun one to do also. I enjoyed doing that one. Just remember to get your tennis shot. Yeah. Yeah, I will find it before I step on it. I guarantee you that. Me too, BB. I think Shane and Hannah are awesome. Yeah, they are. All shucks, I mixed the talk. I love the water beads on the windshield. Yeah, thank you. No, I won't fight with my foot, Polly girl. The racist stuff. Like the ones you used to teach trees. Oh, yeah. I paid someone to help when I moved. They threw all my paintbrushes, oils, acrylic together. Oh my God, I wanted to punch someone. I bet. I would have the boy come back for it. Thank you, Nez. Yeah, I'm kind of torn with all that, the Prince Harry and Meghan and all that stuff. One, the whole racist bit. First of all, she's probably as maybe a slight tinge darker than me. It's not like she's, I mean, she doesn't even really pass for, in my opinion, for Hispanic, let alone black. But that's neither here nor there. I guess the fact is, if she does have African American in her, and she considers herself black or whatever they consider her black. All right, I get it. But I don't think it's a big deal. First of all, to be hollering. But then on the other hand, if they're going to say, oh, well, look, there's pasty white redhead and a chick that has a little bit of a hue, are they going to make a baby this color? I highly doubt it, first of all. And if the kid does come out a little bit dark, it'll probably look like it has a tan, but I mean, that white, we're talking, we're talking white, redheaded. Come on. But what I will say is I kind of agree with what she said. I always feel sorry for multimillionaires who feel left out. Yeah, exactly. But the thing I do agree with what she said was when she said no one spoke up for her to defend her or said anything just because they may have a child that looks a little bit darker, which I doubt. But they all came and ran to the aid of the man who was at, Lolita Island and was doing horrible things with ladies and doing all that stuff. Everybody rushed to defend him and stick up for him and all that. Or, oh, no, no. And, they all ran to that. But her, they just like, yeah, screw this. So, yeah, that's shitty. It doesn't matter. Family's family. So they say, oh, well, he's family. We have to defend him. It doesn't matter how many females he abused. It doesn't matter how many little 14-year-old girls he banged. That doesn't matter. He's family. We have to stick up for him. Well, she's family now, too. Doesn't matter. He married her. She's your family. Why don't you rally around her ass like you did that disgusting piece of garbage? How about that? So, yeah, I do feel when she said about that, I agree with her 150%. It's bullshit. Well, did Ron behave himself? I missed the live because I was out of town, watched it yesterday, and it was great. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we had a blast. I had fun. I'm so glad that we got to do this. I got a whole mess of old dog ear fence panels. Oh, the dog ear fence. Okay, cool. Oh, neat. But yeah, we were supposed to do this like about a year ago. Ron and I were supposed to get together. And we were in talks about, when to hook up and meet up. And then all of a sudden, poof, the world went to shit. And, you know how 2020 was. You know what we went through. So, yeah, it kind of fell apart. But, yeah, we had the opportunity. He got a hold of me, cleared it with the boss. She gave it the stamp of approval. Ron showed up. We had a blast. We probably sat down for probably like 2 hours. We just sat down and talked, chit-chatted, had some good talks about all kinds of stuff, and then we came up here and chatted for another 2.5 hours. But yeah, we talked online. We talked about all kinds of stuff, the good old days of the Boyd, how the Boyd went downhill, what we thought was good, bad, and ugly. We talked about Dave. We talked about music. We talked about all kinds of stuff. But I had a blast. He's a really cool guy. Intelligent fella, and yeah, I hope to get to meet up and hang out with him again sometime. It was very, very fun. Cool shit for sure. Proud subject recipient of BV. That's right, I did do a Inez Correctamundo. Everything royal is goofy. Yeah, that's true. The royal stuff is goofy. Yeah, they talk about because I used to watch a lot of British TV, and they always talk about, Trump and our elections and this and that and how our shit's all screwed up. Come on, Brexit? And all the shit that's going on over there and the royals and Boris and all that. You don't have no room to talk about our mess. Their shit's just as messy. Are you ready for new fiat? Anyone? Don't know nothing about it really. The last show with Ron was 2.5 hours. That felt like 30 minutes. Oh, really? Did it seem short? I'm glad it seemed short because it flew by for me too. I would have stood right up in front of their noses with a pointed finger and say, "How dare you? God made her just as he made you, you royal jackass." Yeah, I agree. Oh, yes, the year which we shall never mention again. In polite company. I know it was crazy, wasn't it? Has anyone traveled by plane recently? No, my daughter works in the airport, and she says it's all goofy and crazy. So glad you two got together. I am too. It was a blast. He's a real cool guy. Lurking at lunch. All right, Stonard. Are you near or heard of Cranberry Township? Cranberry Township? No, I'm not really up on all the little townships. I don't know what's it near city-wise. I try not to be critical of wealthy people in the public eye. Heaven help this world if I ever get that kind of money and attention. I'm certain the world could not handle that level of stupid. Yeah, I hear ya. What's up, Ox? Yeah, I wouldn't know what to do if I had all that either. Ron is very kind and intelligent. He is. Yes, he is. That's for sure. Last time I traveled by plane, I decided that it was the very last time. That was October 2019. Hated Philadelphia Airport. Hated DFW Airport. Hated planes in general. Yeah, things did get goofy. I used to like flying until, well, pre 9/11. I didn't mind flying. After 9/11, yeah, I flew once after that, and it sucked ass. I was like, I'm not doing this ever again. Have to get back to work. See you. Thanks. All right. Take it easy, Polly girl. Have a good one, dear. "45 minutes west of Pittsburgh." That's getting over there. Yeah, no, I'm not familiar with that. Pittsburgh's fun now. I do like going to visit in Pittsburgh. It's a pretty fun place to chill for a little bit. Well, I'll share something. We've had 2 domestic shootings up here in the past 3 days, and I'd be extremely grateful if people would settle down. Yeah, right? Traveling RV is very tricky, too. 5 days by RV. Yeah, the Northeast is not a good spot for RVing, really. 2021 is turning out worse than the year that we shall not. Yeah, I know. It's not much better. I will say that. Ron is a fair and honest person. Might not always agree with you, but he is honest about it. Ron is one of the few on YouTube I have a lot of respect for. Yeah, and again, I'm not one of those folks that expect everybody to agree all the time. If we all agreed on every single thing, just think how boring it would be. But yeah, you don't have to agree with everything. You don't have to be an asshole about it either. You can talk about it and go, okay, yeah, agree to disagree, and yeah, move on. Not a problem. Yeah, northwest of Pittsburgh. 45 minutes west of Pittsburgh is a river. No, Marilyn actually lives down in Maryland. Maryland's like an hour and a half, 2 hours from me. I live in south central Pennsylvania. The mid-state, they call it. The Susquehanna Valley. I live right along, oh, well, not right along, a couple blocks, but yeah, the Susquehanna River's right down the street. I do want to say one more time, thank you to the awesome BlindView members. I appreciate you guys' support. I really do. It means a lot. It means that at least a few people don't think I'm horrible and think I'm worth listening to once in a while. And Miss Marilyn lives about 3 hours south of Harry and Meghan. That's right. Yeah, I guess they are. They are over there. in the north. Yeah. Hagerstown, Maryland. That's not far from me either. 4 or 5 hours from Pittsburgh. I live near the same Susquehanna River that runs through Harrisburg, but down in Maryland. Yeah, correctamundo. What are the benefits of being a member? Well, you can see you get your little name's green. That means you're a member. You're already blue because you're a wrench. They get little things that signify the little I after their name, and then after so long it changes until you get to the top thing, as far as length. And there is a couple little personalized emojis you can use. There's a bat, there's a troll, there's a guitar for rock on. And the one thing you can get, we'll do private chats. And it's not written down there because you got to present some of these things to YouTube, and you got to work around them because they don't want you to do this, that, and the other thing. You can't do giveaways and all kinds of dumb shit. But anyway, and you can, I think I'm going to do some little sketches or doodles or whatever. So anybody that wants to, that's a member that wants to give up their address, I can send them a little doodle or drawing, a sticker, or, something. But yeah. And it's just a way to support the channel without giving like super chats, and it's not like you have to go to Patreon. It's right here on YouTube if you want to. It's not a big, huge deal, but just little extras here and there. Nothing too fancy. My mom lives in Hagerstown. I was born in Frederick. Yeah, Frederick and Hagerstown. Yeah, that stuff, that's not that far over the border. If you go, I think that's 1115 way, right? But yeah, it's not too far. No slow mode. No, you still get slow mode. Slow mode helps the old guy try to catch up. The blind guy try to keep up with chat. That's what the slow mode is. How do you become a member? There should be a join button on the home channel, on my page, the home page. There should be a little button that says join right by the subscribe and all that shit. I think it is. But yeah, you just click on the join button. It'll tell you everything, how it works. Oh, cool. Do I lose my wrench? No, you do not lose your wrench. Paradise is between intercourse and blue ball. That's right. You gotta go through blue ball and bird in hand to get to intercourse. And then you go right to paradise. Yes, there is a blue ball, a bird in hand, an intercourse, and a paradise, PA. And they're all not too far from me. They're in Dutch country, Pennsylvania Dutch country, the Dutchies. Don't think it's working though, BV. What's not working? The join button. I type as quickly as I can and it lets me. Oh, it's letting you type. Oh yeah, you can type. It's just if you over and over. Oh wow. Maybe it's not on. Yeah. It says slow mo is on. It says it down here. I don't know. Maybe it ain't working. Yeah, it says down there slow mode is on. I don't know. It's YouTube. I like the slow mode still fast. Yeah, it might not be working. Yeah, I do see. Yeah, now never again's typing pretty quick. Yeah. Maybe it ain't working. Who knows? But I mean the comments are all screwed up, man. There's all kind of issues with the comments. None of those paintings compared to mine. That's right. Boo got the Boo got the good one. She likes that one. I actually like the one back here. I think that one's pretty cool too. Ugh. The old barn, the old dilapidated barn. Yeah, Boo got the old workshop in the woods. With names like that in PA, is there a Duce PA? Yeah, everything. There's a bunch of. There's not an actual town. The Deutsch, Pennsylvania Deutsch, but yeah, there's a lot of Deutsches running around now. Don't you see now, Chicky? It's time to do a barn raising, don't you see now? Once. Join us next to his name. On the phone. Oh, on the phone. Yeah, I don't know where it's at on the phone. I know on the computer it's down next to the, I think it's right next to the subscribe button and the bell and all that, I think. I'm not sure. Ruth from Vancouver, hello. Always happy to tune in and check out your views. Well, thank you. I have fun. I always get on here and I want to do these little things. I want to do them and I want to do it and get off, and what happens? Here we are. Hour and a half later, I'm still on here yakking. Still on here yakking. Should be right next to the subscribe button. Yeah, I thought that's where it was. I thought it was next to subscribe. Yeah, it's a little thing that says join. You click on it. It explains what you get and how much it is and all that stuff. And oh, there's an intercourse in Wisconsin too. I did not know that. I once was away to an Amish house near Lancaster. Yeah, there's lots of them. Yeah, Lancaster's about 40, 45 minutes away. Well, hell, it's better than not getting to visit each other. Yeah. Yeah, see, there's also a thing with the members, like right now, if I enacted it for this live stream, only the members, I could have the chat would be up and nobody could comment except members. I could do that, but that's kind of dumb. You got me hooked on Helga's Pennsylvania Dutch cooking. She is fantastic. Helga is awesome. Another super, super cool lady. She doesn't live awful far from me either. She's up north from me. And yes, I found her channel and I was hooked right away. One, not just because she's from Pennsylvania, but all those meals and all that stuff that my grandmother used to make when I was a kid, and now that she's passed, I don't have recipes for, and I don't know how to make, and I could probably wing it, and I could probably find it on YouTube, but you just can't, it's not the same. It's not what Grammy used to make. It's not what Mom did, it's not that stuff, but she makes that stuff exactly the way I remember it. It looks the same. I can almost smell it, and it's like, yep, I remember as I watch her make it, I remember some of the things that, was put in, and I'm like, yep, that's it. That is the recipe. So it brought back a lot of memories from my childhood and the food that I miss. And yeah, she's awesome. She sent me a goodie basket. Was it last year or the year before? But yeah, she sent me some stuff. Awesome. Oh man, so good. And yeah, she is a super, super cool lady, and her food is amazing. Yep. Good people for sure. Helga and her Pennsylvania Dutch cooking. We were in South Mountain, PA. Oh yeah, yep, South Mountain. We got invited to an Amish barn raising. It was a cool thing to be a part of. Carnival, yeah. Name one thing she used to make. Oh, well, she made it. Now it wasn't an apple pie. We called it some kind of, what was it? I guess it was like a Dutch apple pie, but it was kind of like a Dutch apple pie, but instead of having the regular pie crust on the top, it had like a I don't know what. It wasn't like a streusel, a crumble, something. It was kind of a weird thing, but it was really, really good. But the best thing was the homemade pot pie, whether it be beef pot pie or chicken pot pie, with the big square noodles and rivels and stuff like that. But yet, not like the little pies you get that look like a pie with meat in it and vegetables with the lid on, that you throw in the microwave. Not those little, not that shit. The real Pennsylvania Dutch. Yeah. Good stuff. And of course, she made the best potato and macaroni salad. Oh, and you can't, you go to the store and you see it says Amish potatoes. No, that's garbage. That homemade shit is banging, man. But yeah, Ox, barn raisins are pretty cool. All the ladies get out, man, and they have these tables and they just throw them and they just make food. All the guys are fucking cutting and making, pins and drilling holes, and because everything's all mortise and tenon and everything's all put together. They don't, they're not up there with nail guns and shit. But yeah, they're building and raising the barn, and all the ladies are cooking, and then they take that lunch break, and there is food for days. It is pretty cool to watch, man. Yeah, good shit, man. It's interesting. It's interesting to watch. I know around here, wherever you go from town to town around here, you get on the highway and you got to drive from, there's lots of places along where you see old Amish farms, and there's a lady or some kids sitting along the road with selling their quilts and other stuff, some, stuff that they canned and mason jars full of stuff. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Keep yakking VV. I got 3 sheets of pattern pieces cut. You've been here. Apple crisp. Yeah, I think that's what they called it. Yeah, the apple crisp stuff. Ruth, I think you're right, but it's kind of weird. It's not like, it's not like a normal German streusel, but I guess it is kind of, because that's what the Pennsylvania Dutch are. It's, Deutsch is German. That's actually literally what it means. Deutsch means German, so it's Pennsylvania German. But yeah, it's where mostly, the German descendants came and settled, and yeah, they're the Pennsylvania Deutsch. So I guess it is some kind of streusel, but it doesn't taste like a normal streusel to me. But yeah, that's what they called it, apple crisp. Actually, you're right. To Cubby to Hell. Oh yeah, Hell. Yeah, the little town named Hell. More food than a buffet at a casino. Yes, there's food for days, man, for sure. Do they call stuffing filling in your area? Yes. I was really confused the first time I went to Pennsylvania Dutch restaurant. They said they had filling. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yep, it's filling. You are correct. That's what we had. Yep. Do you want your filling inside or outside of the bird? I like my filling crunchy and crispy on the outside, so I don't want that mushy stuff from inside the bird. Yeah, filling. Yep, it's not stuffing, it's filling. You're correct. Oh, yeah, I used to get to out in the light. Go out in the light. No, it's a switch now. You don't have to go out. You don't have to go. Go out in the light. We don't blow the lights out anymore. It's not a candle. Oh, yeah. Go up and red up your room now. Go red up your room. Go comb your hair. You're all scribbly headed now. You can't be going outside like that now. You're all scribbly headed. Go comb your hair. Go drag the rake through your head now. Vonst. We had brought the crane truck with us and the tool truck. They wouldn't let us use them. Yep. Betty enjoyed it. My grandma and her generation were German Irish. Oh, really? Cool. An icebox. Yeah. Yep. An icebox. I heard red up the room, but not out in the light. Yeah. Oh, really? Yep. Out in the Go out in the light. All right, Carrie Jo. Have a good one, dear. Yeah, we weren't like Pennsylvania Dutch, but yeah, my grandparents and her mother and father, they had some Dutchy ways, but the food, oh man, the food is banging. Homemade shoe fly pies, and so I say, why they call it shoe fly pie? Because all the molasses and everything in it, and the raisins, and they used to set them out, literally set them on the windowsill to cool, and that's what it was, shoe fly. You got shooting the flies away all the time because of all that sweet gooey nectar. Good stuff. But yeah, growing up like that was pretty wild. The old man was meat and potatoes. He'd wake up in the morning, he wanted eggs. Lots of eggs. A damn pound of bacon. Half a loaf of bread. Yep. And then for dinner, he wanted meat and potatoes. I don't care. A roast and mashed potatoes, or a steak and mashed potatoes, a hamburger and mashed potatoes. I want meat and potatoes. Some corn, there's usually some corn involved. And the other half a loaf of bread. But yep. Pretty cool. Weddings, picnics, and funerals were filled with delicious food. Yep. And it wasn't none of this stuff where they went and got it from the store. Yep. It was all, when you go to them barn raisins and stuff like that, and the Amish, it's all off the farm. They go out and pick it and make it. Go out and kill it and and serve it up. Yep. Good stuff, man. Good food. Used to have the girl working at Dinners County restaurant in Bronx, PA. We asked for a fork. She had no idea what we were saying. Her only language was German. Oh, I wonder if they made it through the pandemic. Wow, that's wild. Homemade egg noodles are, yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. That is for sure. The old egg noodles, yep. Wow, that's crazy, Marilyn. Yeah, there was down here downtown at the farmers market, they have a bunch of Amish go down there and take their stuff, but there's this one where they got the big kettle set up, and there's a couple girls back there making potato chips. Fresh right there, man. And oh man, I call them Amish crack, because you go and you get this little bag of these potato chips and you just munch them down. You're like, oh, I need more. I'm serious. They are so good. And they got all different. They got regular ones, barbecued ones, ranch. They even got jalapeno and a couple other different flavors. But man, these things, I mean, it's a big cast iron pot full of grease. And they're back there stirring. And they got this big metal cagey thing, this strainer thing, and they're pulling them out. But yeah, there's a couple girls slicing, a couple girls throwing them in, a couple girls stirring and serving and packaging them, and then there's a guy that's out there selling them and stuff. But man, that stuff, I was like, dude, the Amish crack, because you just can't get enough. There's Pile Steve, what's up? But yeah, Fatima, you are right. The homemade egg noodles are the bomb. Good stuff. Good food, man. The Pennsylvania Dutchess. Yeah, I know I'm getting hungry too. Planet Blair, formerly the Unabassist, Blair, where he lives. Yeah, you hear the clippity clop every once in a while. The horse and buggies going down the street. Pretty cool stuff though. But yeah, I always say that, yeah, used to always make fun of the Dutch, the Pennsylvania Dutch and the Amish and their ways and everything, but during times like these, when everything goes to shit, they're going to be the ones going, what's the big deal? So what, you don't have internet? What do you mean the TV doesn't work? Who cares about electric? Yeah, so what? They're going to be going, what's the big deal? And we're all going to be scrambling and freaking out. That's right, Patty. Yep, unless they get sick and it runs through them and knocks them out. Other than that, yeah. Oh, the internet went down. Would be losing our minds, killing each other. No TV, no internet, no live streaming. I can't Zoom. I can't watch YouTube. Life is over. Be jumping off bridges and off buildings and shit. Amish are going, what? What happened? Oh, I didn't even know there was that. I don't miss it. Oh, yeah. They ain't going to worry about this shit. What do you mean there's no toilet paper in the store? So, who cares? What do you mean you ain't got no food? You better stay away from me. We got lots of food here. It's still out there walking around, but yeah, we got lots of food. We're growing it. We're raising it. Yep. Yeah, I wouldn't want to go near. Wouldn't want to go near their farm with any bright ideas either. Well, Patty, they only shower once a week. I know a lot of those folks that live in their RVs and in their vans that only shower once a week too. So I won't say anything about that. Some of them folks that bragging. That one girl I watched that lives in a Bronco, she was bragging the other day that she not bragging, but she was mentioning it. She hadn't had a bath or a shower in 8 days, and she lives in a Bronco with 3 dogs. So you can imagine what that shit smelled like. I've never been around PA Dutch, but there are a lot of Amish in Missouri. They're a kind people, and they have exceptional craftsmanship. Yes. Yeah, there's a lot in Ohio, and yeah, they're around. They're all over, but yeah, they're pretty kind, and they do work. They sure do work. Actually, my brother-in-law, when we had the sawmill, we cut a whole bunch of boards for him that he wanted to use for a flooring. And there was an Amish fella who would do the tongue and groove stuff. So what you did was you would call this, I think it was a gas station. You would call this gas station between the hours of blah, blah, blah. And so I forget what, but there was like an hour. You call the gas station, and old Jebediah or Ezekiel or whatever the hell his name was, he would answer the phone at the gas station at that time. And you'd say, okay, and you make all the arrangements, and then you go meet him, drop off your wood, and then he would call you, or you would call him back and, get a hold of that time, and you could call him at the gas station, and then you go pay him and pick up your stuff. But yeah, he would tongue and groove your shit. It was cool. Because everybody was like, how do you call an Amish guy? Well, you got to call the gas station Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday between 5 and 6, and Jebediah be there. It was the weirdest thing, but man, did he do nice work. I know one time we were host testing too, and we started stripping the rig to host test in the morning, early in the morning. It was probably about 7:30 in the morning, and all of a sudden you started hearing some rustling over around the way, and we looked over, and there was the Amish guys climbing up on a roof, getting ready to do a roof, and yep, they had that roof stripped, repaired, papered, and shingled by the end of the day. When we were done at the end of our day, they were done. They went up there and poof, all you heard was bang, 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 and there was no the boom, 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 no air guns. It was all hammers. But there was like 6 guys up there, man, and they stripped it and threw that shit back in it. Bam, 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 bam. All hammers. I was tripping, man. But yep. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Yeah, that is a saying. Yep. Yeah, because the kids were usually the last ones to get a bath. So yeah, that was the old. Yep. When you throw out the bathwater, make sure the baby's not still in there. I heard that in some Amish neighborhoods. There's a phone on a pole out by the road. That may be true. That may be true, Marilyn. I don't know for sure, but yeah, that could be true. All I know is that's how, I don't know, like I said, Ezekiel, Jebediah, whatever his name was, he used the one at the gas station. My daughter bought me a $900 Amish quilt. Won't use it. Too precious. They are some awesome quilts too, man. Like I said, you drive around, you know, if I go from here to Newport or someplace and you get on some of these highways, yep. You go by and you see the kid, to be a kid, you know, probably teenager or whatever, out there standing on the plow and the horse is dragging it and he's plowing the field. The old man's running around doing something. And then the girls are selling like lemonade or some kind of weird stuff, and mom's usually just sitting around hanging out waiting for somebody. She got her quilts all out on a big rack. But yeah, and the sheep are running around and the chickens and shit. Yep. But yeah, they make it work. Was listening so intently I didn't realize my battery was about to die on this phone. I think it's so they can have access to a phone but not have it in their house. Yeah, that's just a technicality that doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, well, they did change a lot of stuff. It's like, you know, now they make them put car batteries, and they make them have lights and stuff on their buggies. Too many of them were getting hit, you know, because they were like, our religion says we can't, you know, have electricity and this and that and the other, and so it was just a horse and buggy, and they didn't have, you know, they made them put the big fluorescent triangle things, those glow in the dark street sign triangles on the back, but that wasn't working. Too many of them were getting hit by cars and all this other shit. So they made it so they have to have, you know, like I said, a car battery, and they just wire up basic like turn signals and lights and stuff on the buggy so they can flow with traffic more. And you do see them with, I guess it's different because, I mean, you got the Amish and you got the Mennonites and you got, you know, so there are different little sects and everything of them. But you see some of them traveling and they'll be in a van or a car or something like that, but everything will be black. The van's painted black, all the bumpers and everything. There is no chrome mirrors, or everything's black. It's all gangstered out, but it's all black, and they drive them around. I guess they go to different churches, and I guess they come from wherever to come down here to the market to sell their stuff too. But yeah, it's pretty wild. It's interesting. I mean, I grew up with it, and so, you know, kind of, I didn't live in the community, but you learn a lot just by living around it and stuff. I would lay under the stretch quilt when I was young. The women would come for quilting. It was interesting to see. Yeah, I bet it was. One thing I learned, the Amish I know do not use buttons on clothes. Oh, really? One of my friends is a driver for Amish in Lancaster County. For when they have to go distances that aren't practical with horses and buggy, he must have really interesting conversations with them. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, we actually, when I was a firefighter, there was a van full of them that was in a little accident, and which was kind of interesting because you had to deal with, you know, they usually don't. I mean, they go to hospitals and stuff, but they really don't take, you know, medicine and I don't know, it's weird. So, you know, trying to treat them and everything was a little bit tricky. Well, we did the best we could, but it was kind of fucked up because it was one of those, you know, I think there was like 8 or 9 people in the van plus the driver and everything. It was one of those big vans with a whole bunch of rows and stuff, and it was on the highway. It wasn't a little fender bender, but I mean, nobody was really hurt real bad, but a lot of bumps and scratches, and you want to, you know, try to package them up and stabilize them so there's no neck and spine injuries. But it's hard when their religion doesn't allow for modern medicine and all that. That's weird, but you have to respect it. It's the law. I think they do that for emergencies. By the time you hitch the horse up and went to a neighbor's that had a phone. It could be too late. That's true. I work in a holistic clinic. They keep us busy. Oh, yeah, I bet. Yeah, it's interesting though. You do what you do. You do what you gotta do. You do what you're supposed to, I guess. We all got our things, and that is theirs. Gotta respect them. They do live a simple life. And I always think of them when I hear the nomad say, "Oh, I have my house with me, and if things turn to shit, I can go on and do this and that and that." But I always shake my head and go, nope. Because when the electric's out, or this doesn't work, or that doesn't work, and you can't swipe your card to pay for gas, your ass ain't going anywhere. However, the Amish, when things go to shit and there is nothing, no internet or nothing, they ain't going to bat an eye. They're going to keep on rolling, keep on living, and it's not going to affect them at all. So, yeah, I always kind of chuckle at the nomads when they say shit like that. I'm like, nah, no, you don't have a clue. Don't have a clue. Funny stuff, though. All right. Well, I think I've been on here babbling way, way too long. Long enough, 2 hours and 1 minute. Well, if nothing else, I guess I gave someone something to bitch about, talk about. So if nothing else, I'm good for content for somebody. Many places here refuse cash today. Must use card due to... Yeah. I was just saying the other day that, well, my wife asked, she said, do you still, because I had a bag, a money bag, an actual money bag from the bank that we would always put change in and then take it in and to the bank, dump it in this machine and get, like $300-400 worth of change. She said, do you still got that bag of change up there? I'm like, yeah, but there's hardly anything in it anymore. I don't use cash, so I don't get change. I think I got like $30, a couple fives, a 10, and maybe, I don't know what it is, but I think I got like $30 in my wallet that's been in there for a while. But yeah, I don't use cash anymore. I stopped swiping my card at gas pumps when my number was stolen. I even shake the card reader like they tell you to do. Now I pay cash. Oh, really? Yeah, they put those cloning things over the swipers. Yeah, you're right. They did do that shit. But yeah, crazy stuff. Yeah, let me get some work done. That's right. Yes, I will get off of here and let everybody get back to life. I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me and listening to me babble, though. Thank you for all the kind words about my paintings that I showed you. I really do appreciate it. And again, thanks to all you fine folks for supporting my ass and letting me continue to babble on and on endlessly about absolutely nothing, but it's fun. So, yes, you guys are awesome. You're great. Because I know we all got shit to do. And for you to take some time out of your long, busy day to come out and hang with me, it does mean a lot. I do appreciate it. Blind viewers are awesome for sure. And this is Blind Views, and that's the way I see it.
What we do here is